Now, you said it's a very exciting time here in the UK, and it is. We're all very excited about the upcoming wedding of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Meghan, you were just talking about waves. She has beautiful hair. We're used to seeing her with waves. What are you thinking she's going to do for her wedding day?
Do you know, I've been asked this question so many times, what hair is Meghan going to have? And I really don't have any inside information at all. For me, I've never seen her hair up. So if she wasn't becoming a royal bride, possibly I would have thought she probably would go for something down. I always think Meghan looks sort of a little bit bohemian, you know. Yeah. She's a very, very beautiful woman. Beautiful. And she always has, to me, a very soft look about her hair. In saying that, possibly being a royal bride, it wouldn't surprise me if she's wearing some kind of tiara. Now, if you're wearing a tiara, the chances are that you're going to possibly have your hair maybe half up and half down. But I can't believe that she would have anything in any way too structured. And
completely up, just because we never see her.
I can't see that. I can't see that. I think she'll have something much softer than that. But who knows? I'm really dying to see how she's going to be wearing her hair. I think she's also going to be following a bit of fashion as well, so I'd be very surprised if she does have it up, if it's not up in the way that I've just suggested, in a loose way, maybe some loose waves. It will be soft, I'm sure.
So Richard, as we know, it's been reported that she may be wearing one of two tiaras, one that was Princess Diana's and one that is the Queen's. So how does that work when it comes to a tiara? Because you know, do you practice? Does the Duchess, Princess, do they practice beforehand?
I think with any bride wearing a tiara, it's something that you need to have a couple of practices for sure. It's really about feeling comfortable with that tiara through the course of the day and being confident that it's not going to move. I've seen some tiaras that have literally ended up that way, and they're actually very difficult things to put on. Now, if she is wearing a tiara, that will be heavily jewelled, I should imagine, and of course real, I would imagine, diamonds. Absolutely. So they're very heavy. So it's very, very important if you're wearing a heavy tiara to make sure you have plenty of practice sessions with that in. It's more really for the bride to feel confident that it's going to stay there and not move.
And what about if there's a veil as well?
Well, there's a veil, exactly. You've got all of that. Very much so. For anyone that is wearing a veil and tiara, it's very, very important to make sure, as I say, that you're confident with it, walk around with it, make sure that the hairdresser knows how to put it in, because I can tell you they're not easy things to put in right.
You would know. Now, what about the weather? How does Meghan cope with the beautiful British weather? Fingers crossed it will be sunny.
Well, fingers crossed it's going to be sunny. I always say to any bride when you're talking about wedding hair, what are you doing? Where are you going? Are you going to be in a carriage? I mean, you know, not just royalty that just, I mean, but all sorts of people get married in, you know, so, okay, there's some stretch limousines, Hummers, some walk to the church, some are in open-top cars. So this is very, very important. That has a bearing on how you wear your hair. My guess is that they're probably going to be maybe either before or after in an open carriage, because that's a royal tradition. I don't know that. But again, I should imagine a lot of thought has gone into her hair. What if it's raining? What if it's really, really hot? So for example, if she was going to be wearing her hair down, with curls, you've got to think, well, is she still going to look good by the time she gets out of the carriage? Pictures, the world watching. It's a huge responsibility, really for the hairdresser and for everybody to take into consideration of all the eventualities that might or might not happen. And I tell you, in this, I know, I'm getting nervous talking about it. But you know, it's a lot. It's a lot of pressure for the team. Yeah, definitely. But whoever has been chosen to do it, it's also the most magnificent day And when and me and my team were chosen to look after the Duchess of Cambridge, it was the absolute pinnacle of my career. But I'm not going to lie, I was glad it was over.
You were.
And I tell you what, when I saw it all on screen and everything was how it should be, and all the bridesmaids and everyone that we were looking after that day, and they were all looking great, and they'd done the balcony scene and everything else, you do breathe a sigh of relief and think, yes, we've nailed it.
Thinking about it, it was so special. Everybody looked amazing.
Want more extra? Hit the subscribe button and the bell and never miss a video.